Hey guys, Sid Leon here. You're not so typical Indian in the US. This video, I'm gonna talk about three the three pillars of masculinity. The three areas of life in which if a man masters all these three areas, he is the top alpha. Like he is the most desirable man for any woman out there. He is the most respected man among men, and that's how we get there. These three pillars, conquering these three pillars of life. So, without any further ado, I'm gonna start off by talking about the first pillar. The first pillar is physical looks, how you look. So, this incorporates everything from head to toe. Your facial structure, how fit slash fat you are, and what type of clothes you wear. Are you fashionable? Everything that is connected to your looks is in this pillar. So any person who doesn't like hit the gym or doesn't like workout or eats junk food and or eats junk food, they will not be at a high enough level in this pillar, right? As opposed to somebody who works out like 5 times a week and eats healthy food, then you will be at that high level. So the first pillar is completely your appearance, your looks, and how you dress as well. Do you have a good dressing sense? Do you have good clothes in your wardrobe? That that's the first pillar. Second pillar is your personality, your social skills. How social are you? Can you go and talk to people? Can you strike up a conversation with anyone? Doesn't have to be a woman, with any man. Do you have the social skills to be able to form a connection with someone you don't even know? So that's your personality. Or are you an aloof and alone person? Do you like stay cooped up inside your room on the weekends and just not go out and meet people? Versus if you actually go out and meet people and are able to talk and connect on a person to person level. That's the second pillar. Third pillar is all about your financial status. How much money are you making? How much money have you saved in your bank? Are you making a good enough income? So, and this is like one of the more important aspects as well, even though people want to deny it in this world. But having a good financial status shows people that you have achieved something in life and you are that kind of person who always strives for what he wants, who doesn't stop at mediocrity, who always goes for what he wants. So financial status is not just about the actual money aspect, is to convey the message that to reach that level of financial status, you have all these other skills with you as well, because that is the only way you ever got to that status, right? So that's the third pillar. And all of these three pillars are not mutually exclusive. All of these three pillars are connected to each other. If you have the financial status, like if you have good money in your bank, then you automatically unlock the ability to go to like expensive bars, clubs, for example, go to like expensive parties, like make new connections with like well-known people, the celebrities, for example, like that. And if you have the fitness level, like people all already see you, oh, he's super fit. He must have something about it, right? A super fit guy walks into a club looking completely ripped and all eyes will be on him, right? So all these three things are not mutually exclusive. They are connected to each other, which is why even if you excel in, let's say, two areas, but are low in one area, your results are carried by your weakest link, which is that weak area. So if you're good in financial and if you're good in fitness, but your social skills are at this level, like really low, then all of your results are carried by this social skills level. You can be 90, 90, and 10. That's way worse than being 50, 50, 50. So you can't just focus on one aspect and just completely disregard the other two, or can't focus on two and disregard the one aspect. You have to be good in all three. And yes, it's not easy. It's a lot of work to do. You're not gonna get there if you sit and play video games on a Sunday. You're not gonna get there if you just like watch porn and jerk off. That's just not gonna happen. So to get those actual results, you have to put in the work. There's no other way around it. You have to really grind, put in the work, but at the end of it all, the reward is worth it. Now I will also talk about the one main thing that is stopping you from being a master of all these three. There's just one thing that is stopping not just you, every man out there. And that one thing is fear. Yes, it's fear. Example, for the fitness thing, let's say you just like woke up on a Sunday morning, right? And I tell you to do, hey, you just woke up, right? Go to 50 push-ups. Most people will be like, nah, I just woke up, like that. You know why is that? Because people are afraid of the physical pain. After doing 50 push-ups, you're gonna feel some physical pain. It's just gonna happen, right? So they are afraid of that. That's why all the excuses come out. No, I can't like that. That's the so for the fitness thing, with the overall appearance, the fear is the fear of physical pain. Next, we move on to social skills. That and in that aspect, if I tell someone who has never been to a club in his life to go to a club and just talk to everyone there, you think he's gonna be able to do it. But you know why? Because of fear again. And this time it is the fear of being judged. He knows that his social skills are not up to the mark. So when he opens his mouth, people are gonna judge him. People are gonna look at him funny. So he's afraid of that. He's afraid of what other people might think. Is afraid of being judged. So, for the social skills pillar, it's the fear of being judged. The last one is finance. So, if you are waking up on a Sunday morning and you finish your grocery shopping, you finish your lunch, and you are feeling extremely lazy, and I tell you, go to like Coursera.com and go learn a new skill by watching all those yeah, tutorial videos. Go do some programming. You probably won't be doing it, right? Because you'd rather play some video game if you like video games or do something fun, whatever you do for fun, right? You know why? Now, this fear is fear of boredom. You are afraid of getting bored by learning a new skill. You're afraid that you will be bored so much so that you will like not be in the right mindset to start work the next day, Monday, right? So for the financial thing, it's the fear of boredom. So to recap, there are three pillars of life. So the first one is how you look, how you appear. Like, do you have a good clothing sense? Are you fit? Second pillar is social status. How social can you be? Can you go and talk to anyone and form this connection, the person to person connection? Third pillar is financial status. How rich or broke are you? Do you have enough money in your savings? Do you make enough income per month? And the three fears we talked about is for these fitness and how you appear. It's the fear of physical pain. For the social skills, how your personality, how you present yourself. It is the fear of being judged. And the third one, for the financial status, it is the fear of boredom. So all you have to do is get rid of the fear, right? Easy? Nope. If getting rid of fear was this easy, everybody would be a millionaire, a top G, right? But they are not. So the answer is not to get rid of the fear because that is just impossible. Unless you actually put hours and days and weeks, months into that particular activity, you will have that fear. So it is time to reframe your definition of fear. Do not be afraid of fear. You should look at fear as a compass. It's pointing you towards where you should be going for your own self growth. If you are afraid of something, that is exactly what you should be doing. It's your compass. It is not your opposite direction compass that you stay away from that thing. No, you actually go to do that thing. Do it afraid. That's fine. You can do it afraid. It's not a, you can screw up. You can mess up that whole thing. That's fine. But you did it once. You need to do it twice. And do it thrice. By the end of 5 times, you will not be afraid. I promise you that. You will not, you might be slightly afraid, but 5 times, 10 times, eventually the fear dies. The fear goes away. And then now that thing is second nature to you. You only need bravery for the first few times. That is it. That is it. And after that, it just happens organically, naturally. So do not be afraid of putting in the work in all three pillars of life. Just do it. And if you need like a step by step, like a weekly plan, a daily plan on how we get there, I do have this small program that I have with me. You can reach out to me on Instagram. My link is always in the description in my videos. You can always reach out to me, and then I will help you in your journey to master these three pillars of life. Talk to you later.